credit to Ferrari in the strategy stakes. Here we go, a look at what Ferrari did in the red. This is Leclerc and Sainz, who've gone from 10th and 11th on the grid to roaring through for 4th and 5th, and a comfortable 4th and 5th as well, thanks to a strategy blinder keeping them out on the medium tyres early on. Sainz was right with his teammate, wanted some team orders at this point, was not given them, was told to hold station, and he did that to the end, looking like they were on a very similar pace through the Grand Prix, and the pace wasn't bad either, but credit where it's due to the Ferrari strategists. They got it right. There was a bit of talk between Leclerc and his race engineer. Initially, actually, he was told to pit under that safety car, which would have been a mistake. And we can see the red line for Leclerc, had he pitted, would stay in the traffic that he was with behind Lando Norris, most likely at this point, and then would have been most likely done by Sergio Perez at the end of the race when he either didn't pit on old tyres or would take a second pit stop as well. So good call from Ferrari. They optimised what they could do from 10th and 11th, and it worked very nicely to hold back a good result and give their strategists some confidence as well. They've made some pretty poor calls in the last year. Not a great call, as it turned out on Saturday, and Leclerc wasn't happy with them once again, waiting to go onto the slick tyres in Q2 when it was obviously the way forward. But on Sunday, both drivers very happy, and rightfully so, to bank good points from lower down. The other strategy blinder was from Williams, and Alex Albon drove a terrific weekend the whole way through, was quick in Q1 in the wet, topped Q2 on the slicks with a bold call, the only driver to do it, and I love to see that sort of call get rewarded as well. Slicks in the damp, brave stuff, but perfectly executed. And then in the race, always looked like he was going to be scoring some points as well, was there or thereabouts on the fringe of the top 10. But Williams, in this crucial phase of the race, the two stoppers here, Albon in the light blue is behind Piastri, he's behind Norris. Bottas has to pit, and he's behind Ocon as well, the lighter blue there. So he's behind a load of cars in this battle for 7th position, but they all pit to cover off Lance Stroll, who pits very early in the Aston Martin, just triggers this second load of pit stops. And Stroll went with an aggressive undercut, actually managed to work out quite nicely for him, gained a few places in a load of clear air as well. Norris pitted to cover him off, so did Esteban Ocon. And in the end, Albon just said, you know what, tyres are feeling fine. The team left him out there, and he went all the way to the flag. And the tyres, they held on. The temperatures weren't as hot as expected in Canada. And even though the track was quite green to start, which often can increase the degradation, the hard tyres that Albon was on just kept going and going. And he didn't really need to defend at all from Esteban Ocon. If he'd have gone offline at any corner, then you start to be really looking in your mirrors. You're offline, you could be pounced upon on the next corner. But when you've got the straight line speed of the Williams, you just keep your head down, drive nice and neat, consistent laps. It's exactly what Albon did. It's exactly how Albon's got so many points for this team in the past, and he banked a full 6 for them on Sunday. He got driver of the day for what that's worth as well. So terrific job from Alex Albon. And Williams leapfrogging AlphaTauri in the standings, getting right up now to the coattails of Alfa Romeo and Haas. So brilliant, well-deserved points for Albon and Williams.
Get in there, P7.
Wow.
Yes. Yes, guys.
The old classic defending.
Just had to do it 30 laps to go, not 10.
Really, really impressive drive. Great defending. Well done. Really earned your place today.